This is the check on the blue worms, which are in the urban worm bag. Let's see how they're done for the past week. Let's see, I don't see any bugs. There's worms on top. There's a worm right here on, make sure we could see here. Worm here on the plastic. One on the inside, but that's okay. Another one on the outside. So they're all active. Get my glove on. And let's see. I think we have some experiment food in here. I don't think I fed them anything last week. There's a lot of worms up top. Here's just a couple, or at least one representative. There's a small one and then a larger one trying to get away. Worm up top. Worms on up top. And a bunch of beetles on top. Gosh, I don't even remember what this was. But let's look around and see if there's any worms on the inside. I think it's turkey. Isn't there another one with gravy in it? Here it is. This one. Well, let's open them up. This is the turkey. It's warm, a little warm. Let's see, there's hardly, well, there are mites on the inside cover, and it stinks. Let's see if there's anything else in here. No, I don't see anything in here besides mites. So this is week 2, I think. Yeah, week 2. Nothing except mites in here and smell. Let's see, this one is the gravy, I believe. Or is it pork fat? Gnats on the inside and beetles and larvae. Same on the inside, larvae, beetles, mites. It's warm. Doesn't smell, but it is warm. And there's a bunch of larvae in here. I'm assuming they're beetles, beetle larvae. That's it. Still trying to break down foods. There's a couple of, well, a few worms here on the outside. Let's get those off before I put the cover back on. There's another here. Oops, you couldn't see it, but babies. All right. So nothing yet on both of them. Okay, let's fluff up the bin somewhat. It's definitely moist in here. And the worms are throughout, as is expected, and they are doing their work. It looks pretty good in here. And I know their numbers are growing just from the visible signs that I see of the worms here up at the top. This is a lot more than I have seen in quite a while. Alright, just want to kind of see how much food there is here. Alright, so let's put these back in. Let's see, these are still hard. Alright, that one was moist enough to... Now this one looks like a red and is moving like a red. You know, the other one's inch long. Reds normally just sit there. Also, I've noticed that the blue worms, they do not go backwards. This one is moving backwards. So this one will go in my red worm bin. Just stick it aside for a second here. Okay. Let me go ahead and put some eggshells. Just be generous with it. Okay, and we have, make sure there's no babies here in my glove before I put the food out. Looks like we have artichoke heart, some pumpkin, leftover pumpkin, lettuce. What is this? Looks like a yellow zucchini, end of romaine lettuce, some potatoes, let's see, it's put more in. Use the rest up. Bell pepper. What is this? Aloe vera. Carrot. Lime. And that looks about it. Let me, I also have some coffee grounds here. I'm not going to put that much, just a sprinkling. And let's see, some moist bedding here. Just put it all here. Alright, so the population is growing very well in this bag. And that's about it for them this week. Nothing much on the experimental foods. Keeping an eye on those. Seeing if and when maybe maybe these blue worms don't like meat as much as other types of worms. You never know. And that's it for this week. Thank you for coming on this journey with me.